All right. Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time you're watching this, parents. My name is Daniel McMurray. I'm the assistant principal here at Ringgold Elementary, and I have on the call Michelle Hope. She is our academic coach here at Ringgold Elementary, and we are going to take just a couple minutes and show you some information regarding EIP, or the Early Intervention Program, and the way that it is done here at Ringgold Elementary. So the first thing I want to show you is a copy of the letter. I need to go ahead and start presenting so that you can see this. There we go. Should pop up. All right. So the first thing I want to show you is a copy of this letter here. This letter is the letter that you will receive, or I guess you already have received since you're watching this video. And it has some brief information about Catoosa County Public Schools and our early intervention program. The early intervention program is, in a nutshell, a way for basically meeting the needs of every student on their level. And it's a way to help every student to learn at the best of their ability. So the only thing that this letter is missing is a QR code, and that will be there to link you to this video. The next thing I would like to show you, this is real brief here, but these are the changes to our early intervention program, and this is handled by the state, and we get this. They update it every year, but this one was updated on the 28th. You can see. And in this information, and you all have access to this. This is at godot.org. Georgia Department of Education.org. And in this information, you can find out about all the different models for EIP and all kinds of information about the way that the state of Georgia and Catoosa County Public Schools handle early intervention. Early intervention is a program that's for, it ends with our fifth graders. So that's why it's called early intervention. It's for those first few years of school. It has all kinds of good information here about the tiered levels of support. It's really good. But the one thing that I wanted to show were the different models for early intervention, the way in which the schools can implement early intervention. And last year, with COVID and the large number of students that were digital, we used self-contained model a lot, which were for really small class sizes. And that's because we had so few students that were face-to-face at the beginning of the year. And then, this year with so many students coming back, we will be using the two major methods or models that we'll be using are the pull-out and the augmented. And I'll go ahead and show you our schedule. And when we look at our schedule here, we're going to look at a sample from, this is two teams in our third grade. This is a team of Shadwick and Peters and Coulter and Bruce. This is just an example of third grade. It would be the same whether you're looking at fourth grade or fifth grade. They will all be similar here. But I'll just scroll down and I'll let Michelle kind of explain the way that our schedule works and how our early intervention students are going to be served during that time.
So our children, no matter what grade they're in, they receive Tier 1 instruction in all major subjects. And then the reading win and math win is when we address what children need. So some children need acceleration, some children need more of the grade level material. But if a child is below grade level in any way, then the reading and math win time is when they would receive those interventions. And if you've received an EIP letter, then your child will get their services during that reading or math win. And you can see it blocked out right there on the screen. Reading win, we use Lexia and Reading Plus to help with that, as well as a teacher who is trained in those two programs, but also does additional activities to fill in the gaps for a child that's below grade level. And in Math Win, we use iReady Math on the 3 through 5 side. Kindergarten through second grade uses Dreambox. So if you've heard your child talk about Dreambox or a teacher talk about Dreambox, that was that intervention program they were using. every child that is below grade level, whether they're considered EIP or not, will receive those interventions. And you can see that depending on which homeroom a child is in, depends on the block of reading win or math win that they receive it. So they receive one in the morning typically and one in the afternoon. And those children hopefully will gain enough to come out of needing the EIP services, or at least come up to grade level. That is our intent, and that is what we do in those two particular blocks of time. If you have any questions about the programs or what we've just talked about, or just need some more clarification, there's our contact information. You can call the school or send us an email. Our phone numbers are on the letter that you received. So we look forward to working with your child this year. Thank you.
Yes. So like she said, don't hesitate to reach out to us, guys. Have a good one. See ya.